Today we are walking to Kamala Beach from my hotel. This is the Clear House Resort. Alright, down the stairs, just had some breakfast. We have a breakfast included here. There's 4 sets for breakfast. It's essentially the exact same thing. It's either fried egg, scrambled egg, omelet, or hard-boiled egg, plus bacon, sausage, and ham. And then you can make your own toast. There's pool and toast and coffee as well. So just walk through the breakfast area and the check-in area. This is a little driveway that you come up to get into the Clear House Resort. Highly recommend this Clear House Resort. If you're staying in Kamala Beach, it's really nice. It's a little off the beaten path. So the easiest way to get to the Clear House Resort is to track where the post office is, because you're directly across the street from the Camel post office. And this moat is a good landmark for what you're looking for. So here's their entrance sign right here, the Clear House Resort. And then right ahead, that red building there with a big sign on top, that's the post office. That's don't believe it's open right now, but all right. So we're gonna jaywalk, which is what you do in Thailand. I think I've only seen about 2 crosswalks my entire time here, and with actual cross lights, and only one of them actually worked. And even on these divided highways, you want to check both ways, because a lot of people will just drive up the wrong side of the road because they only have to go so far. A couple of kids getting ready for school. Kind of forget being over here on vacation that there's school and all the other day-to-day stuff going on. So here's a few restaurants along the way here. This one right here is absolutely excellent food. Super cheap. Highly recommend it. Very good, very good. You're going to pay 60-70 baht per meal. Good morning. How are you? How are you? Good, thank you. I come back later, yeah? Okay, so that was your first massage shop. You're going to pass about 25 massage shops on the way to the beach. So this road here, this is the main Kamala road is right up here on this way, and then going sideways this way is called Hat. It also shows up on the Google Maps as Rimhat, Rimhat. But anyway, this is kind of the main road. This is kind of what you would call the beach road in Kamala, because it heads us. We're actually walking towards the beach right now. So kind of residential / business area. A few restaurants along the way here. So there's 2 stoplights in Kamala. This was the first one, which is kind of like the northernmost stoplight, if you will. Good morning. Get busy here. And again, kind of along the lines of the lack of crosswalks, you really don't have any kind of sidewalks either, so you're basically just on the side of the road. And cars have the right of way here. Cars and motorbikes have the right of way. So you get out of the way. They don't slow down. They're not going to yield for you. If you're crossing the street, you better be running, because they're not going to slow down. That's just the way it is over here. Everybody's used to it. Even the locals, they just, they jaywalk. They just dart in and out between traffic. So there's a few more massage shops on the side over here. And what's really interesting about how the businesses work over here is there's just so many repetitive businesses here. Like you walk past 15 massage shops, and you walk past 15 restaurants. They're all selling the same stuff. They're selling the same stuff for the same price, and there's just so many of them that they just kind of cannibalize each other, and they all barely eke by a living because they only have maybe 1 or 2 or 3 customers in a day, because every place has 1 or 2 or 3 customers in a day. So it's really interesting how there appears to be a general lack of segregation of different kinds of services and businesses in the area. I mean, you gotta, like, literally, if you say tattoo, tour, massage, restaurant, those 4 items are 99% of what businesses you see. There's another massage, Siri massage. Right up ahead, Cha-Cha massage. Across the street here, the Oasis Spa. Good morning. So one of the things you say, if you're concerned coming to Thailand with a language issue, you really don't have an issue. I mean, you're not going to have deep, intellectual, drawn-out conversations with folks, but you can get by what you need. There's it seems like, especially in the tourist areas, everybody knows the 20, 30, 40 English words necessary to basically convey and understand what you're asking for. Beyond that, you're going to have very simple conversations. You might find some folks that have a pretty solid grasp of English, but generally, and then you just kind of use your common sense when you go into a 7-Eleven to buy something. They have a cash register, so you watch the cash register, and that's going to tell you how much the cost is, and then you just pull out that money. So you don't have to understand the number system. You just need to know where to look to know how much you got to pay for something. But generally you point and you say how much, or you kind of look with a confused face, and they'll tell you 80 baht, 100 baht. They might just finger it out to 66 fingers, 2 fingers, 1 finger, for 100 baht, 200 baht. So we're almost here. Wanted to see, kind of run it real time. So we're about 7-minute walk, 8-minute walk from the beach, from the Clear House Resort. So over here on the left, you can kind of see. You got more little general stores, a couple of restaurants, some touristy stuff, balloons, floaties, pancake stuff. Kind of the stuff you might need when you come to the beach. Over in this area here, this is the sort of the main drag beach road area. It's all pretty closed down right now. It's a combination of just starting to get into the high season, plus it's also pretty early in the morning. It's about 8:30 in the morning. So most of that stuff doesn't even open up until 10 or 11. So I want to show you this real quick. This is the Tsunami Memorial sculpture. There was a huge tsunami came through Thailand in 2004. And here's actually another little piece of it here. So if there's an English translation here, I'm just going to read it out loud so you can, it might be a little bit tough to read. It said, an earthquake struck the island of Sumatra on Sunday, December 26, 2004 at 7:58 a.m. local time at the epicenter with a magnitude of 9.0 on the Richter scale, huge, triggering tidal waves of 5 to 12 meters high. The shakes moved towards the Andaman Islands in the Indian Ocean and reached Thailand's west coast on the Andaman Sea. Small islands in Phuket province were the first to be destroyed before the disastrous tsunami washed over buildings and houses along the west coast of Phuket Island, Khao Lak, Phi Phi Islands, and Krabi Province, respectively. It left behind a tremendous loss of life and property of the people living in the 6 Andaman provinces, namely Ranong, Phang Nga, Phuket, Krabi, Trang, and Satun, as well as here in Kamala Beach, erected by the Tourism Authority of Thailand. So Sumatra is the other side of the ocean, and it just sent 12-meter high waves across the Andaman Sea all the way over to Phuket. So I got a little bridge. For some reason they got a moat here. And depending how cynical of an expat you are when you live here, you complain that all the sewer systems drain into here. You're probably right. I've seen some articles here and there talking about how there's some runoff heading directly to the beach. So here's oh, look at all these little dragonflies flying around. I don't know if you can see them all. Can't really see them, all these little bugs flying around. They're all dragonflies. So same as the Surin beach that I showed you the other day, you can rent beach chairs. This is really neat. All these little bugs flying around. You can't hardly see them, but they're dragonflies. Just tons of them. Wow. It's been forever since I saw dragonfly, and you come over here and they're everywhere. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so I think the huge bus that drove past us while we were walking was full of Chinese tourists, because it looks like they all got out here. And everybody's here taking their photos and selfies and Instagram posts and all that good stuff. But this is Kamala Beach. So let me zoom out here. I'll give you a big pan. Okay. Alright, they just go throw all their stuff on the beach and jump into the water to say they're in the water. So I'll give you a quick pan. This is looking south. So one beach further down is Patong Beach. That's the main beach I made a video of, the sunset video that I have in my on my channel. And then so one beach north. So I took a bus up here. Again, I talked about it the other day, but I used the smart bus to get up here. If you buy the rabbit card, you can buy like a reusable rabbit card. It's a 50 baht bus ride up to here. So it's about a $1.67 bus ride, which is really not too bad. So that's looking south. We're gonna pan here. Okay, so now we're basically looking west. And then as I continue to pan to the north, you'll see the rest of the beach up this way. A little beach dog right there. And that's it. So this is kind of along the lines of Surin Beach. It's a little bit more relaxed. Definitely, well, it's a lot more relaxed than Patong Beach. Not as relaxed as Surin Beach, so you're going to have a little bit more activity going on. You got some long-tail boats over there, so they'll be doing a little bit of tours. I've never seen a jet ski out here, so that's good if you want a little bit of peace and quiet. But yeah, definitely rent a nice lounge chair and just chill by the beach. That's the way to do it when you're on vacation, right? So I'm going to sign off here, and hope you all are doing well, and we'll talk to you all soon. So one last pan at Kamala Beach, Phuket, Thailand. Okay, take care everybody. Bye-bye.